Hello and welcome to this tutorial. We are continuing the series of Spark plus PySpark. Today we are going to discuss what is narrow transformation and what is wide transformation. You can see in this diagram we have one representation for narrow transformation and another representation for wide transformation. So if I talk in nutshell, narrow transformation is a transformation where one partition will lead to another single partition. So narrow transformation will not involve any shuffling of data. But if I talk about this wide transformation, in case of wide transformation, it might contain shuffling of data. So let's see how this works exactly. In narrow transformation, one input partition will tag to one output partition. So always one input partition is going to tag to another single output partition. It does not involve shuffling of data. So this is the main thing if we talk about the differences between narrow versus wide. Whereas in wide transformation, one input partition may tag to one or multiple output partitions. It involves shuffling of data. So here in this picture, you can see partition 1 is leading to partition 1, partition 3 as well as partition 5. So it seems like some part of input partition 1 is going in output partition 1 and some part of input partition 1 is going in partition 3 and some part of partition 1 is going in output partition 5. So it seems like shuffling is going to happen, like some part is going in partition 1, some part is going in partition 3, some part is going in partition 5. So one input partition can lead to multiple output partition in case of wide transformation. Let's discuss some real-time examples for narrow versus wide transformation. You can see in this pictorial diagram, there is one table where we have name of employee and we have salary of employee and we have department of that particular employee. So one row can be one partition, like if there is some data at a particular node, we can say a row is a partition of that data. So simply I am saying this is partition 1, this is partition 2 and this is partition 3. If I specifically talk about this narrow transformation, so narrow transformation can be a transformation where we can say we are filtering the transformation or we are filtering the data. So I have just applied a filter transformation. So we have applied some filter transformation, and in filter transformation I have applied the transformation like where the salary is smaller than 25,000. So you can see one partition is leading to another one partition, means one input partition is leading to another single output partition. But if we talk about this wide transformation, we can take the example of group by. So we are just grouping the data based on the department and we are aggregating the salary here. So you can see these two partitions, means partition 1 and partition 2, input partition 1 and input partition 2 are leading to single partition, single output partition. And you can see third partition is leading to another output partition. So it seems like this byte transformation can involve shuffling of data. So here shuffling of data is happening. But in case of this narrow transformation, shuffling of data will not happen. What is the difference between narrow transformation and byte transformation? Each input partition will tag to only one output partition. But in case of wide transformation, there might be scenario where multiple partitions will shuffle to form a single output partition. No shuffling is required, but shuffling of data might happen here. It is comparatively fast as there is no shuffling required. So this narrow transformation will be little bit faster than wide transformation, as shuffling of data is there across partitions and it is time consuming. Some of the operations for narrow transformation are filter, select and map. While we talk about wide transformation, we have join, group by, repartition and aggregate. Thank you so much. Bye bye.